Biometric technology uses computerized methods to identify a person by their unique physical or behavioral characteristics. Developments and uses have increased with demand to match concerns over international, business and personal security. Biometrics is more personal than a passport photo or PIN, using traits such as fingerprints, face or eye maps as key identifying features. Uses range from building access and laptop security to identity cards and passports. However, there are concerns about the storing of biometric data and its possible misuse. A brief glance at a face is enough for most people to identify one another. Face recognition technology can be just as swift. 2D face recognition involves making a unique template from measurements between key points on the face. This can be done from a live image or from a clear photograph, the method being used with the issue of new biometric passports in the UK. Face recognition is being used by some authorities to scan crowds to identify suspects whose faces have been logged on a database. However, some of the technology may be easy to fool through aging or face coverings, and there are privacy concerns over surveillance uses. Iris scanning measures patterns on the colored part of the eye, the iris. The tissue has a unique pattern of markings which does not change and is different for each eye. Iris scanners read from the outer edge towards the pupil, detecting and plotting the markings. Data is saved and stored within a chip, on a passport or ID card for example, which will be verified when the eye is scanned in future. While iris scanning is fast and accurate, its accuracy can be affected by objects obscuring the eye and may not be suitable for people with cataracts. Using fingerprints is the oldest method of identification. In the digital world, the fingerprint is electronically read by a sensor plate. The corrugated ridges of the skin are non-continuous and form a pattern that has distinguishing features, or minutiae. The minutiae can be plotted and joined up to form a template that can be stored and compared against fingerprints in the future. Some readings may be affected by fingerprints that have been damaged through injury, and some sensors may not be able to read fingers that are too wet or too dry. Identification/one too many sample is compared to all biometric data saved in a system. It seeks to find an identity, rather than verify a claimed one. Verification/one to one comparison of sample with previously enrolled template to determine if from same person. /s Fingerprints taken by simultaneously pressing four fingers of one hand onto a scanner. False acceptance rate, probability that a system will incorrectly identify an individual or fail to reject an imposter. False rejection rate, probability that a system will fail to identify a registered user. Enrollment, process of collecting a biometric, converting it into a biometric reference and storing it for later comparison. Liveness detection, ensures only characteristics from a living person can be stored, read or used. Multimodal biometric system, a system that uses two or more biometric characteristics or sensor types.